What's up, YouTube? Flippin' Picker here on this beautiful, sunny Connecticut day. The first legitimately acceptable weather day that we have seen in quite a long time. I am out going to some yard sales. I love yard sales. I absolutely love them. I love them 5 times as much as I love Goodwills and Savers and all those places. There's just something about a beautiful sunny day, going into people's homes, onto their property, and searching through their unwanted stuff that really gets my blood flowing. So there's not too many today, honestly. They're a little few and far between, but I have some time, so I'm going to take a ride to a few. Hopefully I'll have some finds to share with you guys. I go into these things pretty open-minded. Obviously, I check for clothing, books, and all that, but I keep my eyes peeled for pretty much anything that I think may have some resale value. I try not to limit myself. So with that being said, I'm not going to be the weirdo that approaches the sale, camera in hand. I'm going to go see what I can find. So stay tuned. All right, guys. First one was not great. A lot of Christmas stuff. It was an older couple. Stuff was priced to go. They had some books. I scanned a few. Nothing popped up. I got myself a little, for $1, a little bag of, it's like a mini set of Legos, but it's got 4 minifigures in it. So I'll check those out, see if they might be worth anything. But either way, I have my own bin of Legos that I'm keeping. A lot of sets from when I was a kid and some I've bought more recently. Something I'm keeping and setting aside for my kids. I will sell the right Legos, but again, I'd have to find like $5-10 on a minifigure to list it. So win-win for $1. This bag of Legos here is my first garage sale purchase of 2018, and I couldn't be happier. So I am going to find the next sale. I'll see you soon. Okay, guys, location number 2. I am on these backcountry roads, big houses, okay? Nice houses. So I can't really see the place too well, but it shows promise. Hopefully it's some people with money looking to get rid of their crap they don't want for cheap. Sometimes you go to a place and you can tell they're really trying to make ends meet by selling their stuff. I'm hoping that's not one of these situations. Hopefully it's just make an offer, take what you can. We will see. Okie dokie, guys. So I went to a couple more sales and didn't really find much. Guys, sometimes the trick with, especially when you're outsourcing, is to not be tempted to buy things just because they're cheap or, you think they might be worth something or you haven't found anything. And, sometimes the best way to make money is to not spend money in the first place, So I have been to 3 sales today, still only spent $1 on my Legos there. The second sale in the upscale neighborhood there was a lot of aviation related stuff, knickknacks and memorabilia. Nothing I'm really too familiar with. I did look a couple things up, a couple little toys that had barcodes to scan, some books, but nothing that caught my eye. Nothing really worth any much profit. The third sale I went to was just a bunch of junk, so for me, if I can make my rounds and if it's not a good day, sometimes it's just a good idea to not pull the trigger, and keep the money in your pocket, and that way you've got it for when you come across the right stuff. If I had bought some things just for the sake of buying them, then that's money I've spent on things that may or may not sell. They may sit around and collect dust for me while I wait for them to sell. So, and a public service announcement. I'm sitting just up the street from the fourth sale that I checked out. I didn't stop. If you are going to advertise a yard sale, do not, please, for the sake of all of us yard sale folk, shoppers, potential customers, don't throw 3 dusty old yard tools in your driveway and call it a yard sale. Because that is just disappointing. I gave him the old drive-by. Slowed down, looked, made eye contact. They knew that I was there for this sale, and then I just kept driving. So I am out in the middle of I don't know where. I'm going to Google around. Good news, guys, is I'll be able to wrap this video up with a little haul video anyway. I picked some things up. A new Salvation Army that opened by the place I work. Got a couple things of clothes, some books. So I will be able to close this video out back at the Picker's Lair with a little bit of a haul video just to kind of make things interesting, because this has just been you driving around with me. So I am going to see if there's anything more worth stopping out on my way home, and I will see you shortly. Bye-bye. All right, guys, so I am back from my adventure. Yard sailing was a little bit of a bust today, but I realized leaving the final drive-by yard sale that I was right around the corner from my favorite Goodwill. So I stopped by there, picked up some books, and a couple other things. So I just kind of want to run through what I picked up quick, not just today, but this week kind of deal. This first thing, though, is from my trip to Goodwill just today, which is a beautiful thing. BOLO, folks, be on the lookout for your Texas Instruments calculators. This is a TI 30XS multi-view with the yellow. On Amazon, you're looking at about, well, I saw FBA used low price was around $80. So that's a good looking pickup. It was a $6 pickup, but yellow was half off. So I got it for $3. Probably still would have gotten it for $6. Behind me that's a conglomeration of the books I've picked up over the past week or so on my couple of thrift stop shops here. Kind of to show you, I guess, the best book I found this week. It's not a spectacular one, but it's this Introduction to Mathematical Reasoning. So as you can see here, FBA low price is about $40. It's a 250,000 rank, so that'll sell pretty quick. Yeah, actually, when I was looking it up, I took a screenshot originally. When I found it in the store, it was ranked 319. Now I just checked it again, it's ranked 250,000. So it's probably sold once over the past week, which bumped its rank. So keep that in mind when you're looking at rankings. An item can be ranked significantly high one day, and then it can drop drastically, or get drastically better, I should say, if it sells, and vice versa. You know, I mean, this is another thing too, is that something could have a decent rank, say under 500,000, and it could be that way because it just sold and it may not sell again for another 4 months. But you know, the rank is a good, obviously, solid way to analyze your books. In terms of clothing pickups, I have to share a couple things. The first one is a bread and butter item. This is a Brooks Brothers polo long sleeve. Okay, got this for $2. You know, the pattern on it is not crazy, but let me show you a good selling point for Brooks Brothers items. Sometimes the plain stuff isn't so great, but if you see here, it does have the logo, and it's the same color as the shirt, so you can't see it too well. I'll show you another Brooks Brothers polo that I have for sale. It's the little, what it is it's a sheep kind of wrapped in a ribbon, and that's derived from Brooks Brothers. They started in mainly wool, so that's a sheep-based logo. Another bad boy I found, I could not pass this up. This was only $2 because you see yellow was half off. This is a tank top. Now, some of you may or may not recognize this guy and that lovely lady he is looking at so admiringly. That's Squints from The Sandlot, guys. Like one of my favorite, if not top 5 movies growing up. And that lovely lady there is Wendy Pfefferkorn. And if you don't know the story of Squints and Wendy, well, you've missed out. I would suggest watching that movie. So this I bought because it's nostalgic, but also it's a pretty cool design. So frankly, I will put this up on eBay. I'll try to get maybe $15 out of it. I don't know. Maybe 20, I'm not sure. For someone who feels as nostalgic as I do about this, they might pick it up. Otherwise, this is a good one to have around for if I feel like wearing it. Because occasionally I do wear my inventory. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. I think this video should be relatively short, about 10 minutes or so. So as always, I really appreciate you checking in. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I am up to, I just checked before I shot this last little part of the video, I'm up to 99 subscribers, guys, which is really a really awesome thing for me. It makes me excited. It makes me feel like, you know, I'm doing something good here. I know I'm doing something good for myself because I love talking about this stuff, and I love documenting my journey and sharing the knowledge as I gain it. So, that being said, thumbs up if you like me, thumbs down for you, that one hater out there. If you don't like it, that's fine too. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if there's something you would like to hear me talk about as a fledgling online reseller. But otherwise, I will see you next time. I've got a plan for a couple more videos, so hopefully within the next week, just keep an eye. You can hit that bell for the notification. In the meantime, guys, keep on picking, keep on flipping. I am the Flippin' Picker, and I am signing out.
Fatality.